Okay, I'm going to show how to replace the trunk springs in a, well, in this case Series II, but it doesn't matter, E-Type. So I'm going to start. I decided I'm going to take the trunk off through these connections. My theory being that there's less issue of alignment on here. Let's just get these off. I'm going to loosen them. Okay, so the boot lid is now off. I like to put the screws back in here so that they don't get lost. Okay, now it's quite straightforward. It's just a half-inch bolt. If the camera's actually looking at this. Alright, get these guys out. Maybe I get the ratchet. Hard to do this and hold the camera at the same time. And of course I get the ratchet in there. It's much, much better. Alright, so off they come. Do. Da 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 da. I named it. Alright. Maybe light it up this way. Turns out there's one more bolt hiding back there. Yes, in fact, there's some. There it is, there's the assembly. So it turns out there was a shim on top of here, which I would always put in this way. Easier than ever, I'm trying to get it in at the same time. Loose nuts. These had nuts and had a stack of a washer, a lock washer, and a nut going in like this. So, and then here of course are broken springs, the subject of our repair today. Okay, so now we get to the tricky part. So here are all our pieces of springs. Like I said, I'm using 6 sleeves because I have trunk rack. Let's see how that works out. This screw now has to go through these holes. This is not easy. I went ahead and built a tool for this. I took a couple pieces of U-channel that we had laying around the shop. I drilled a few holes in it. Created a pivot right here. The screw goes through there. A couple bolts sticking up through here. It's way bigger than it needs to be. So the way this works is just happen to be the length of the U-channel. So the way this works is just sort of drop this piece on there, this hinge on there, and okay, it's beginning to open up now, which is what it's supposed to do. It's important to rotate it so that it's in a good spot. There we go. So that the sides open up. There we go. That's what we want. Push that back down there. Alright. So my wonderful tool. So now this makes what's otherwise a very difficult job quite easy. Stick that in there. Alright. now we're going to go ahead and close that up. And we're going to just sort of rotate that to where, and of course, there we go. So it's like that. And we can just pull this off of here. And that's our basic, camera. That's our basic unit here. And we're now going to put each of the springs on there like that. Okay, so allow me to put the camera down a moment while I open this one up. Okay, and I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, so I've got it somewhat open. Notice how I just sort of rotate it until it's in the spot I want. I gotta open this up wide enough that I can get this on there. And as you can see, take that a little bit there. As you can see, easy peasy. Piece of cake. Get that on there a little bit so that it goes on there better. And close the tool. And boom. So we're going to let this sort of loop around like that. I don't see a problem with that. There we go. Just sort of snapped it on there all the way. Okay, so next one. Okay, so this is what it looks like with all 6 springs on it. Like I said, I have 6 leaves because I have a trunk rack. I don't know if that's going to work out, but I read somewhere that that's what you need to do, or that that's a good idea. So now let's go ahead and mount this. So first of all, I went ahead and painted, I stripped the aluminum casting, and then I waxed it, and then I painted the other part. I think it looks really nice. I looked up in the judging criteria for Series II E-Types, and this is actually totally wrong. All of you know. It's meant to be the aluminum casting is supposed to be body color, which mine was, and I've now changed it. And the other part is meant to be silver. So if you care about such things, I don't care about such things. I think this looks great. But if you do care about such things, don't follow my example. So I'm going to push the innermost leaf out, which is this one. Okay, so we just sort of, yeah, okay, I see what we're doing here. Just sort of grab this and pull it out. There we go. Boom. Popcorn. And so if I went the right way here, yeah. Alright. I need to put that here. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. I wish you could have seen that. So now, we have pulled out the first leaf. So, I know what's wrong here. I mounted it to the wrong hole. No wonder I'm having so much trouble. Oh, hold on a sec here. Jeez. So, note to self, never mount to the wrong hole. That makes more sense. Okay, well now that's going to be better. Alright, so then all we need to do, this is within human strength. Pull that up over there. Bingo! Alright, and beginning to look like a truck spring already. Alright, so I will be back to you in a moment after I rotate the next one. They get easier and easier. So always do innermost. And okay, they do get easier as you go along. So this is the second hardest one, or the hardest one since this wasn't by itself. So I got it grabbed with the vice grips now. Let me just pull it out and just continue pulling it out there. Now I can actually grab it by hand. Down here. Bad boy here. Didn't quite figure out what we wanted to, but that's fine. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, that was right. So, now, before we go any further, I have paper towels instead of shop rags. We're going to put on some Never Sees. Okay. Go and use, because of my home shop, I wash my own shop rags, and Never Sees is a mess on them. So let's just do that. So I'm hoping that the Never Sees will make it so that these don't go bad again. Figuring what happens is they get rusty or painted and they won't move against each other. So Never Sees is an attempt to avoid that. Let's see if that does that. Okay, so now we need to get some strength to it. Look at that. Alright, so just moving from one to the next, I'm going to do the same thing. And maybe I'll show you the next one. No reason not to show you another one. And there we go. Pull it out. There we go. So now it's out. Now I can just rotate her around. Handed issue here. Alright, I'm going to need 2 hands for this. So it's pretty much the same as the other one. Never Sees, and like wiping off the excess. This stuff really pretty much gets everywhere no matter what, but maybe this will make it a little better. Alright, and then just rotate the person all the way down. There we go. Hopefully that's a good shot of that. Alright, these do get easier and easier. So, beautiful. Okay, we're putting the very last one on there. Alright, I already put the Never Sees on. Yep. Alright, there we go. And it's beautiful. Very nice and stiff. Alright. Where did I put that little wrench? Here it is. So now, of course, we have to tighten this up, which we didn't do before. Under a lot of tension, so hopefully it's not a problem. Yeah. Alright, well, you don't need to see it. The problem is the pallets. Alright, you don't need to see me tighten it with a wrench. I hope this video was helpful, and if it gets any views, I'll make more videos of different parts of maintaining an E-Type in the future. Thank you very much.